Good morning. Today is the 31st of July and this is Grimsthorpe Castle near Bourne in Lincolnshire, and we're at the 2021 Festival of the Unexceptional. There's a lot of cars here and you'll see a lot of familiar faces, I think, as well. I've actually spotted at least 3 cars I've actually driven on the channel that are already here. We'll point those out, but there's all kinds of stuff here. I mean, I think probably have got into the Unexceptional Parking, which is this section here. The Concours d'Ordinaire is in there, but we'll start actually with the Unexceptional Parking. The remit of cars that are here, that they're sort of the more ordinary the better, between about 1966 and 1996, but we'll see some cars on either end of that. I think my Euro 45 V6 is a 2003, but I could have probably bought it in. It would have been okay, I think. So this is an early Toyota RAV4. They were just the 3 doors when they were launched. I think it was 1994. This has Toyota press plates on it, so I think it's probably in better condition than most of these are at the moment. 95-96 plate, GS. This is a Comma, I believe, and it's beautiful. Engine, of course, between the front seats. I think later ones of these are called the Space Van. There's so many names in these, you know, sort of FC and all sorts of things, but this is 73-74 plate. This is something that I've been waiting to see for a long time. This is a Honda Ballard FSO 88-89 plate. Relation of the Rover SD3 that we had on the channel recently. Or actually, you haven't. Yes, we have released a video. I've filmed so many Austin Rover cars in the last couple of weeks. I forget what we've actually filmed and we haven't. But this is the relation to it. And they weren't as popular at all in this country. They were made over here. They weren't as popular though. But one of these actually was used by Victor Meldrew in One Foot in the Grave at sort of one point. He had a Ballard. Such a variety here. And the next 1967 MG 1100. As far as I know, they only made the 1100 up to this point. Again, beautiful ADO 16. 1989-90 Alpha 164. Very lovely. Oh, is that a Triumph Toledo? Yes, it is, and it's a 2-door Toledo. Wow, exciting. Yes, of course, Mr. Seabrook will be around here somewhere. Oh, it's a 3-litre V6 Lusso. Very late Triumph TR7. 1981-82 plate. Let's take a look at that dashboard. 5-speed gearbox as well. Interesting. Now we're heading into real sort of nostalgia territory for me. This is a Volvo 240 GL. It's almost identical to the one that my mother had for 11 years. This is an 88-89 plate one. My mother's one was a 1990, so it's very slightly different. This is an auto. My mother's was a manual, and it was a catalytic converter on that one. Original dealer sticker, of course. That's what we'd like to see. Oh, I love R8s. Nightfire Red, Rover 414 SI. This is a facelift one. Early facelift K plate, so 92, 93. My R8, the first one I had was a Nightfire Red, just like this one, but it was an SLI 216. Ooh, little Fiat. I think that might be familiar to some of you who watch a certain Welsh-based YouTube channel. 1966 Triumph Herald. Again, it's absolutely beautiful. I love this colour. That was a 1200. Nice wheels on that too. It's next to a Vectra B 2.2. This is a very late one. 2001-2002 plate. And it's an automatic as well. Brilliant. Fiat 128. Wow. So R plate 76, 77. Oh gosh. A Cavalier Classic. Oh, it's almost identical to the one that I filmed the other week, which has been on the channel. That's a 1.8 though, and it's got, I think, the correct wheel trims on it. Wow. 67, 68, that's some 1000 Deluxe. Brilliant. Have a look at this van that will be familiar to many of you from a certain video that went up, I think it was either last year or the year before. Don't think we ever had too many of these in this country. It is a right-hand drive one, so it's a UK market car. Fiat 900T, so 78, 79 plate. So this is 1968 Austin 1100 Super Deluxe. Connaught Green it's called. Now it looks almost black to me, but it is green. Typical kind of Isagonis styling in here, so sort of basic and everything. But it's absolutely beautiful, and with the wavy grille too. Excellent. I see Rick is here again. Hello, Rick. Ossa Allegra Agatha. Please subscribe to the Ossa Allegra Agatha channel. Rick is here.
How are you, sir?
All right, thank you. I can never remember if yours is 77 or 78.
78.
78. And it's as beautiful as ever.
We're getting there.
Yes, indeed. More Allegros, of course. This one's orange.
Vermilion.
Vermilion, thank you.
And this is Kitty.
Kitty's rather nice. 7980 plate on this one. Do like British Leyland cars in this channel, viewers. 2CV Dolly 85, 86 plate. Ooh. Mark III Fiesta. This is a car that's sort of local to where I'm from. It's from Hayling Island. It's not too far away from where I am. Pre-facelift Mark III Fiesta. I'm not sure of the trim level of this. It's quite a basic one. It has got a 5-speed gearbox though, so it's probably not like a popular or, you know, bonus or something like that. It's a bit higher than that, I think. So yeah, wonderful. Renault Clio, never sold officially over here with the Mark 1s like this. This is a relatively early one, 96, 97 plate, of course with the big folding sunroof. So, that's a 93, 94 Punto 75 ELX. I think that's a 1.4 engine. You don't really see many of these around because the rust on them was, well, it was pretty terrible, viewers. That's what I remember from when I was younger. Right, this is a Morris O-type van. I think that's what the minor vans are called. A Morris O-type van, 66 plate. Saw this coming into the show a bit earlier on, so we're right at the kind of sort of oldest extremities of what is supposed to be here. 1993-94 Peugeot 205 Junior. We do have a 205 review coming up on the channel, viewers. It's not this car, but similar colour to this as well. Those seats though and the steering wheel, those are out of a GTI. HB Vauxhall Viva. It's H, so it's quite a late one. Believe 69 70 plate. Let's take a look at the front as well. It's a very nice colour, I do like that. It's one of the sort of higher versions because of that grille. MGB GT. Is it a C?
CGT, yeah.
It would be one of, if it's a J, it'd be one of the last ones, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a 70 plate then. Could be 1970 only then if it's a C. Lovely.
Thank you.
It's so bizarre here, running from an MGC right the way through to Skoda Favorit. This is a 92-93 plate one, LXI Plus. You didn't really get much in a Favorite. Ooh, Talbot Rapier. Rather, Rapier's V trim level. Solara is the actual model name. I do apologise, viewers. I should have apologised at the beginning for, you know, if I fall over, or if I kind of get things wrong, if I get interrupted by things. It's just the way it goes, the V Shambolic Shuffles. They're not even edited apart from the pause button. That's the level of production that we undertake here on the channel. P38 Range Rover. P, so 96-97 plate. Is that a genuine BMW M5? It's a very late one for the E28s if it is. Yes, it is. It's an 87 M5. Well, there we are, viewers. That's a bit more extraordinary than not really. Oh, Citroen Ami. Is this? I think this is an Ami wheat. It's the brake version. So yeah, 374 plate, left-hand drive. It's not particularly my thing. You know, I'm not really into sort of old Citroens, but it's nice to see it here because they are very rare. Ooh, a Maestro. Now we're in familiar territory, viewers. Quite a late one, 94, 95 plate. It's a Clubman. At the end, the Clubman was one of the only Trinidad they were actually making, and it's a 4-speed, so I reckon that's probably an A-series powered one. Oh, viewers. A Rover 213 Vanden Pla with a leather interior. That's very nice, viewers. As you know, having driven one of these SD3s recently, the 213 Vanden Pla was only made pre-facelift. That is absolutely beautiful, and it has a lovely leather interior as well. It's beautiful. Golf Mark 2 GTI 16 valve. Mr. Quirk from Planet Auto will appreciate this. It's quite a late one, big bumper, 91-92 plate, so quite sort of far into production actually, almost at the end. Smoke lenses as well. I think those would be standard on one of these. I do like nice things like this. Oh, an Audi 80. Is that an Audi 80 Sport? 84 85 plate. When I was younger, two of our neighbours had Audi 80s like this. I don't know why. One was an old one, was a new one, and that's got Volkswagen press plates on it. I don't know if those are genuine or not. They look a little bit too new for that, possibly, but that's very nice. I do like that. That's a GL, sorry, not a Sport. Looks a bit sporty with a spoiler though. Honda Civic Coupe. W plate, so that's 2000 only. Would be one of those. You don't see these sort of things anymore. Well, it's VTI as well. That's the posh version. Skoda Felicia, again similar to the Favorite, sort of rebodied one. If it's an exceptional one, it'll have the 1.3 Skoda engine in it. 95-96 plate. Let's go on to the second row. BMW Z3 W, that's 2000 only. Don't know what engine that is. Ooh, pre-facelift Mark 1 Renault Clio, an RT as well. It's L's 93, 94 plate. Volkswagen camper of some kind. I'm really bad on these years. It's a very late one though, with the sort of small square headlamps H, so about 1990. Is that a Toyota Tercel? Oh my gosh, it's got gold wheels. Wow. And it's not got completely rusty arches either. Well, that's lovely. Yeah, 84-85 plate on that. It's fantastic. But I've seen something, viewers, that is particularly rare. I think this is a Fiat Tempera. Yes, it is. I haven't seen one of these in years. It's attracted quite a crowd. L, so it's 80, It's a 93, 94 plate. Do we have a sort of funny dash in this one? Yes, we do. Gosh, it's so rare, these. I can't remember last time I saw one of these, like ever. Basically a sort of booted Tipo, really. It's fantastic. Mercedes C230 compressor. I had one of these on the channel on the No Budget Reviews Caveat Emptor edition. This is a bit nicer than that one, but interesting, it's also a manual. It's a sport trim, this one. I don't know what year it is. It'd be an earlier one. Oh, viewers. Another absolute rarity. 72, 73 Hillman Avenger. Is this one of the sporty ones? Yes, it's a GT. Typical sort of early 70s. I think what they call the safety colours, these. And next to one of its successors, a 1984 to 85 Talbot Solara. Oh, viewers. Oh, it's a luxury version. 5-speed gearbox. Nice velour interior. That gear was off a Peugeot 205. Oh, that is beautiful. Most of them are absolutely, utterly rusty. There's hardly any of these left now. I do like that, viewers. Mark 1 Mondeo with the yellow headlamps. A very early one on a K-plate. 92, 93. I think they were launched sort of early 93 to the public. So this is a very early one indeed. Oh, I think Mr. John Copeland is here. This is a 1990, I believe, it's a 1990 Proton 1.5 LE. This was the sort of top of the range one. I think it's the electric windows. Yes, it has got electric windows, so top of the range one at the time. This has appeared on the iDriver Classic channel. I actually used to have one of these myself. It wasn't a pre-facelift like this, it was a post-facelift one. Yeah, very low mileage, and of course it's John Copeland, so it'd be in exceptional condition. Rather like this Escort Mark II gear. That's beautiful. Vinyl roof, of course. 79. 1.6 gear. And also Essex plate. 1982-83 Citroen GSA Palace. I think viewers of a certain Welsh-based channel will appreciate this. I really like the colour of that. That's really nice, but not really my kind of thing. I'll leave those to you know who, but it's lovely anyway. Mercedes 190E, quite a late one actually. It's on the K plate. 92, 93 or thereabouts. It's 2 litre. Oh, a Sierra LX. 85, 86 plate. This is a very late pre-facelift one. I don't know if those wheel trims are actually correct or not for the car. So it's a 1.8 LX. It's an 86, so it's yeah, it'd be a late sort of pre-facelift one with that kind of original steering wheel in it as well, and a rubber spoiler, because it obviously goes faster with one of those. Another car that's very similar to the one that I've driven on the channel, 87-88 Nissan Sunny 1.6 SLX Saloon. There is a review of one of these on No Budget Reviews. Mr. Louis Brisdian, who I came with today, actually owns one. But his is a slightly later one. His is an 89. Mark 1 Mitsubishi Shogun. It's a V6 as well. Very nice. You still see quite a few of these actually. They seem to be quite resilient, really. That's how Mitsubishi got the reputation for building dependable cars. Ooh, post-facelift Vauxhall Calibra. I don't know what specification this is. It says SE6, but I don't know whether that relates to perhaps an area where someone's from or something like that. Ooh, but oh, viewers, Ooh, it's got a beige leather interior, and that's the latest style gear lever as well. 96, 97 plate. Having done a Mark III Cavalier quite recently on the channel, I'm sure we'd like to do one of those as well. Another Allegro T, so 78, 79 plate. Typical colour of the period. I'm sure there's lots of other beige cars around here. It's 1100 Deluxe, so it's quite low down the range. Ooh, pre-facelift Mark III Cavalier. Is this a base model? I think it certainly looks like it. Look at that steering wheel. It's got two spokes, but it's an automatic. Oh, gosh. That's crazy. So yeah, it's a late pre-facelift 192. It's quite exceptional, really. And there's another Cavalier. Wow, Mark 1. I haven't seen a Mark 1 in a long time. And two-door as well. Mark 1 two-door. They did make a Cavalier coupe, but this isn't the coupe. It's just a two-door. It looks like quite a lowly spec with those wheel trims. It's a 1.6L. First of a couple of these Citroen ZXs. This one has a forbidden fuel engine in it, so we can't talk about it on the channel. So we're going to have to move on swiftly. This is a post-facelift one. The other one looks like a pre-facelift one. Another Twingo. Again, same sort of age, 96, 97 plate. Ford Puma. I wonder if this is a 1.7. So yes, T 99 plate, something like that. Aluminium gear knob in this one as well. See, yeah, the arches on these tend to be bad. This one's pretty good. Yes, Mr. Ed Westby from Twin Cam is here. 91 Metro 1.1C. Another R8. I do like R8s, but one I had was quite similar to this. It was the same colour actually. It's a pre-facelift like this as well. This is a very early one in a G. Is this an 89 or a 90? 90, thank you. Yeah, but one I had was really similar to that, but the bonnet was not as nice and polished as that one is. Mercedes A-Class, early one, 99 to be 99 as T, I think. Citroen AX GT5. Ooh. I think this has a 1.4 engine in it, so 91, 92 plate. Ooh, original dealer plates were collected on C. And brochure too. Early BMW compact. I think they came out in 94, so it's 94, 95 plate on an M. Don't know what model this is. Not really sure. No, it's a 6-cylinder one. Ooh. Had a GSA. How about a GS Club? 778 plate. Of course, no hatchback on the GS. That was only on the GSA. I think this belongs to Mr. Tom Callum. This is I think it's an 86. Actually, I've checked the dash. Dash will tell me, yeah. It's an 86. Because the 85 models had a different dash. 86 Austin Maestro 1.3L. We do like our Maestros on this channel, viewers, and we've filmed quite a lot of them over the last year or so. And it's looking very straight indeed. This is a rest. This is, I think, a sort of 62, 63 Ford Cortina Mark 1 Deluxe. This might even be a 1200, I don't know. Yeah, that is absolutely beautiful. I think it's probably the oldest car that's here. Extraordinary. Yeah, it's a console, so a very early one. Console Cortina. 1989-90 Lada Niva. A little quarter light so I can put my camera there and show you. It's got 3 gear sticks. Yes, viewers, 3 gear sticks. Looks like as well it's got the original plates on it. She might not be. KH is Hull, so Gravesend's not in Hull, so maybe that may not be neutral plates. Opel Kadett C, 2-door, S, 778 plate. That steering wheel looks a little bit raw. I think that's off a later Opel. But wow, again a very typical colour of the period, and just very rare. It did sell them in this country, but obviously the Chevette was also marketed, so it probably would have those instead. Ooh. Toyota Carina 2. I do have one of these coming up on the channel, viewers, on no budget reviews, but it's not quite in the same condition as this. This I think is a GL Executive, and it's got Toyota 25th anniversary seats on it, so maybe it's a special edition as well. Let's have a look on the back and see. No, it's not a GL Executive, it's just a GL, but GL anniversary maybe. Those look like the original dealer plates. That is absolutely immaculate. Oh, we do like Maestro Van den Plaza on this channel, viewers, and this one's got a leather interior as well. Oh, that's nice. It's very similar to the one that I filmed last year on No Budget Review, but that one was a Porto red. This is not a Porto red, it's a different colour. That's absolutely wonderful. Those are the correct wheel trims for it as well. Little chrome mirror caps. Did very much enjoy it. Someone's Not a Number is a free man. In front of this 83-84 Cavalier Mark II. Again, a very typical colour of the period, which got a green interior, viewers. Green interior. It's a GL, I don't know if it's maybe a 1.6 GL. Very late Mark IV Escort 1.3 Popular. Very unexceptional indeed. It's only got a 4-speed gearbox. Just a 4-speed. Yes. Superb. Ooh. TVR 350i as 8788 plate. And here is Mr. Coleman and his Granada. Hello, Mr. Coleman.
Hello.
So you have a relaxing time today, sir?
Yes, I am.
82 Granada 2.8 Gear X estate with a factory manual 5-speed gearbox. This is one of the best Granadas of its type in the country. I don't just say that, I've seen quite a few of them now. I drove this on Tweed Jacket Reviews on the channel in May 2019, and Mr. Coleman keeps this to an incredibly high standard. Next to it, pre-facelift Citroen ZX. This is a Vulcan. Someone who's better at engines than me might have to tell me if this is the petrol or forbidden fuel Vulcan. They did make both. It's a manual. They did make an auto as well. Yeah, it's a Vulcan. I don't know if that's a forbidden fuel one or not. It's 9293 plate. Also 9293 plate is this Toyota Carina E. I think Mr. Richardson from Furious Driving have this on his channel. Again, it's part of a Toyota GB press fleet. It's an XI, so it's right at the bottom of the range. You don't even get a driver's airbag. No, you don't. Again, exceptional condition. No body colour bumpers, so very unexceptional indeed. I think the last one we're going to film for now, I'll do other parts of the show in different parts, because this is getting on for half an hour now, so it's normally when we stop. This is a Mazda Xedos 6. I've always wanted to drive one of these. I don't know what it is about them. I had a Mazda 323F from the mid 1990s. It was a 97, so it's called a BA shape, it's sort of fastback one. And this shares a platform with this Xedos 6. So we look in here, we can see it's got a beige leather interior, viewers. Do like a nice beige leather interior. Yeah, Xedos 6 V6 engine. I think it's a 2-litre V6 in these. That's very nice. Anyway, as you can see, we've got other delights to film in the Concours d'Ordinaire area, which we will probably go and do now, and then we'll go and film that side of the show as well in a later part. So thank you ever so much indeed for watching this Slightly Shambolic Shuffle around the Festival of Unexceptional at Grimsthorpe Castle here in Lincolnshire. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. to see more delights. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment below, and it really does help out if also switch on notifications. Thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching.